Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hari Om Tat Sat. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, 4th chapter, Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yogam. We are in the end of the chapter, 38th shloka, 37th shloka. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Yathaitam Sit Samidhognihi Bhasmasat Kuruterjuna Jnanagnit Sarvakarmani Bhasmasat Kurute Tatha. From 35th shloka onwards, Bhagavan in these 4 shlokas, he is telling 4 results, the benefits of the Jnana Yogam. The person, whoever attains this self-knowledge, what are the benefits, the phalam he will get? One is first, Mohanashanam, said in the 35th shloka, and there itself another benefit, Sarvatra Samadarshanam also he will get, or Jivatma Paramatma Aikya Darshanam he gets. And then after that in 36th shloka, the third benefit is Sarva Papanashanam. Then in this last 37th shloka, which we have already started analyzing in the last class, here Sarva Karma Phalanasham. Sarva Karma Phalanashanam. If in the previous shloka Lord said only the Papanashanam, here when it is told Sarva Karma Phalanashanam means both the Punya, Papa, the effects of the karma and the 3 types of karma, all that will vanish when a person become a Gnani. Now, and while explaining this particular aspect of Sarva Karma Phala Nashanam, we have discussed that there are 3 types of karmas. Basically, Shastra analyzes. One is the Prarabdha Karma, which is already now I am experiencing. That means it is a released courier parcel service like. So in this Prarabdha Karma, which is already dispatched and started coming to me one by one, in the form of either Sukha or Dukkha. That means according to my Purva Janma, accumulated Punya Papas, Dharma Adharmas, according to that now the results. Now what happened to this Gnani? If Lord says that Sarva Karmani, all the karmas will get burnt away, as like the firewood when it is offered in the fire which is very much burning with so intensity. In such a fire, whenever you offer any wooden piece or any kind of offering, immediately the fire burns it and consumes it. In the same way, Yatha, Yathamsi. Yathamsi means as like the offering which is offered, that wooden stick or anything in the any kind of fuel. When you put in the fire is already, which kind of fire? Samiddihi Agnihi. That means which is already blazing fire. So very powerfully it is burning. Naturally, it consumes, immediately burns whatever it is came into it. And such like that, as it reduces to the bhasmasat kurute, how it turns that object which is fallen in the fire into the ashes, in the same way, Arjuna, in the same way, tatha Gnana Agnihi Bhasmasat Kurute Sarva Karmani. In the same way, this Gnana Agni will burns the Sarva Karmani. That is more important. Now here actually uh, the example is in a fire, whenever you offer anything, you can see through your eyes the object is burnt away and turned into the ashes. But how to understand this Gnana Agni will burns all the actions. Action, the results of the actions, Punya Papa. We can't see the Punya Papa. They are all adrushtam, invisible. So that means it is an intellectual process because Gnanam is belongs to the Buddhi. Where the Gnanam will come? It has to come in the Buddhi. Okay? Atmani. In the 37th, next shloka, that word will come. In the Buddhi, when the person, because of the self-knowledge, he disclaims his kartrutva bhavana, his doership. That not claiming and dropping the doership, the kartrutva bhavana, that bhavana itself will stop the results of the actions to come and catch this person. This is the secret. Very interesting thing. So it won't work. It won't affect the person. Okay. So now, what are the three different karmas? We are talking about first the example given, Lord, the fire and the fuel. As it consumes, this gnana fire consumes all the results of the actions. So in that, the first one is the prarabdha karma. Now, prarabdha karma, which is already dispatched and that will come to me. There is no any choice, but the gnani, because of this gnana kavacham, as like we protect ourselves when we go into the rain with the umbrella or the raincoat. Rain is there, but I am not drenching because of the rainwater, because of the I wore the raincoat or the umbrella. Same way, when the gnana layer, the kavacham is wore by me, naturally the effect of the prarabdha also won't disturb me. But prarabdha will come. Gnani also has to face the punya papa results which are done in the previous lives. So no one can escape it. But Gnani can protect himself. He never come under the influence of that prarabdha when he is exhausting and going through. Generally, prarabdha, it is said as prarabdhaya samarpitam vapuho. The body and whatever sukha, dukkha comes to this body should be offered to the body should be offered to the prarabdha. It belongs to the prarabdha. Then, in the same way, offer your mind, manas, Ishwaraya samarpitam manaha. Offer your mind to the Lord and offer Brahmani samarpayami the buddhi. So three things only I am having instruments: body, mind, intellect. So one is I offered, body offered to the prarabdha, mind is offered to the Ishvara, and buddhi is offered to, buddhi means jnanam is offered to the Brahman, Brahmani. So then where is the question of I get effect or influence, I become miserable, or I am elated because of any prarabdha karma. This is the benefit. Now what happens to the sanchita karma? In the present prarabdha experiencing time, again everybody, every one of us has to do some other action again. The present doing actions with this present body mind, they are also yield the results. That results is called, that results won't come immediately to us, but they are ready. They have to fructify. So when that results will come, we don't know. That kind of karma which is done now and ready to yield the results now or later, that is called agami karma. In the Gnanis, uh, related to the Gnani, the agami karma gets, agami karma is avoided. Agami karma is avoided because no doership. He is not claiming anything. And there is one more thing which is called sanchita karma. This agami, not this janma agami, but previous janma also, many agami karmas are all already went and accumulated. Where? They are all accumulated in the big bank account which is called sanchitam. Sanchita means accumulated, gathered, collected. That sanchitam also we don't know how much the karma results are there. Results both the ways, sukha dukkha, punya papa, dharma dharma, anything. And that, what will happen to that? Actually, this prarabdha is released from that sanchita bag only. Because all the karma results we cannot experience at a time in one lifespan. It takes long time. That means there are so many karmas results are waiting. We don't know. That's why Sanchita Papa Vinashana Lingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam. Now in the Gnani's case, that Sanchita karma burns away. Burns away. Now three things. Prarabdha is exhausted by the protection of the Gnana Kavacham. Agami is avoided and Sanchita is burnt away. That is the meaning here Lord wants to say Sarva Karmani Bhasmasat Kurute Arjuna. Okay. So in this way, roasted seeds. Now, Gnani is doing the actions, these actions won't yield any results newly. That is like the roasted seeds. The roasted seeds also you soak in the water, and normal seeds also you soak in the water. Plant both of them. You will see only the unroasted seeds only will germinate. Here, the roasted karmas by the Gnanam, they have the nutrition value. That roasted seeds always have the nutrition value, but there is no capacity to germinate. You are able to understand? So, in that way, here the karma, the present karma never germinate any result because he is doing with the attitude of karma yoga and as well as he is with the gnanam, he is able to know, come to know that I am not the doer at all. From the paramarthika standpoint level, Atma, I am naiva kurvan. Nothing I am not doing. This kind of attitude. This how he got it? Due to the Gnanam, listening to the Shastra Shravana Dwarena. Now, after telling about this fourth results, so we have seen four results. Remember mainly those Mohanashanam, Sarvatra Samadarshanam. You can keep the Sarvatra Samadarshana at the end. Mohanashanam, Papanashanam, Karmanashanam, and the Gnana given the vision of oneness Sarvatra Samadarshana. What else you want? The benefits. These are all the permanent benefits, not a temporary benefits. Now, after telling this, therefore, Arjuna, try to understand in 38th shloka, Lord concludingly, finally, now to sum up the entire teaching of this chapter, is praising the Gnanam again. Nahi Gnanena Sadrusham Pavitramiha Vidyate Tatsvayam Yoga Samsiddhaha Kalenatmani Vindati. Very important shloka, very often quoted by the Acharyas, Shankara and many other. There is nothing equal to this Gnanam. There is nothing a great purifier more than this Gnanam. Na hi Gnanena Sadrusham Pavitram Iha. In this whole world, you search anywhere, there is nothing equal purifier. The powerful purifier, as like this Gnanam, there is nothing else. Nothing else. This is a very firm and strong declaration done by the Lord Himself. Nahi Gnanena Sadrusham Pavitram. This Pavitram word means pure, Shubham, okay? Clean. Generally, we go to the Ganga Snanam or we go to the different Punya Kshetrams to clean our physical body and remove the sins. Yes. So by taking the bath, you will purify your physical body also. Taking bath in the Ganges is good for physical health also. And because of the devotion and considering the Ganga as the Mata, goddess, your mind also is purified. But Shastra tells that taking the bath in this Gnana Ganga is the much purifier. What? It cleanses your basic dirt which is there in your intellect, the ignorance. Ignorance. So ignorance is the cause of all the impurity. So the basic problem, if that is corrected, all other things are corrected. Otherwise, how much you can clean this body, how much you can clean this mind? The mind and body are all belongs to the Prakriti, inert, and they are bound to have the Vikruti. So it is just like that. Now, better to remove the ignorance because of which you got this body, and because of which again you are performing the actions with the doership, because of which you are going to get the results of this karma phalam, and because of which you are going to get the another body. Okay, so ignorance, ajnanam becomes the root cause, then kama, karma, janma. Then ignorance is maintained. So again kama, karma, janma. There is no end for it. So where we have to correct it? We have to do the ignorance-odectomy. Remove that ignorance. How? By knowledge. Any ignorance of anything can be removed by the knowledge of that thing. The ignorance about your own essential nature, you are a Paramatma, but you are considering as a Jivatma, and you are considering yourself as the body, mind. These are all ignorance. So, nahi gnanena sadrusham pavitram. This pavitra word, and another one or two points I would like to share. Whenever we perform any kind of Vedic ritual, we put a pavitra with the darbha. They will make like a ring, and after putting that darbha, that means you are now purified because of the touch of the darbha. Okay, the grass, no darbha, because it has got its own speciality. And after that only the karma is performed. After the end of the karma, they remove the pavitra. This darbha, which is like a ring uh, put it in the finger, is called pavitram. Pavitra. There is another root meaning if you take pava means thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. Then thunderbolt is a vajrayudam which is in the hand of Indra. It's very powerful. All big, powerful demons are all afraid of it. Indra is able to conquer all of them. Vajrayudam. That Vajra Ayudam, thunderbolt, also is called Pavaha. Then, what is the meaning? Pave bhayat trayate iti pavitraha. Pave bhayat. From the fear of that thunderbolt, which makes you to get rid of, relieve you, that is called pavitra. But what is the context meaning for us here? All your fear will be removed once if the gnanam comes. You see, our life is generally, if you take a majority, we are all living a fearful existence. Fear for so many small things, big things, unwanted things, wanted things, so many. But fear. Everything is fine. One lady is saying, Swami, everything is fine. Because of the God's grace and your grace, we have a sweet home, sweet two children, and a nice job to my husband. No problem at all. And everything is fine. But why? What? But? But because if anybody's evil eyes fall on our family, and we may get some problem. Okay, drishti. Okay, drishti. If that drishti falls, what kind of drishti? Evil, jealous kind of, okay, hatred kind of. If that drishti falls on her, what is going to happen? Then when this lady can be free from the fear? Now everything is fine, but the but remains like this. Now my job is good, everything is good. But some little problem with our children, my children. Children are not listening, and everything we have fear about what is going to happen, where my children will settle, uh, how they study, what job they will get, or the fear about what disease, any disease may come to this body. These are all just imagining and keep on fear. If I go out, if something may happen, and if my children goes out, I have a fear, and about the wife, about this and that, fear about so many fears. In the Bhartruhari Vedanta Shatakam, no, Vairagya Shatakam, he mentions a list of fearful situations. One or two I will tell the examples. He says that bhoge roga bhayam. If you are indulging in the bhoga, there is a fear inside while enjoying itself, the fear of the I may get some problem or disease. It is like this, some kind of I'm drinking a cool drink with a straw from the bottle, and when I am drinking that, I instead of enjoying the drinking and each and every sip, I look at the bottom of the bottle. It is reducing. Oh, it is going to finish. It is going to finish. It is going to finish. And why? It anyhow finish, but you are not enjoying. In the same way, for everything, the fear. So, roge bhoge roga bhayam. Okay, rupe jara bhayam. If I am fair now, everything is good, my hair is black and everything. When I am in the 30, 35, 40, but still, if any small, I may get any kind of jara, old age. Hair may turn into white. My tooth may start shake and lose and fall. Any kind of. Like this, he quotes so many. Okay, Vidya, Vari Bhayam. If I study more and I have a fear, oh, some other person is studied more. Like this, endless fearful situations. Finally, he concludes, then what is the remedy, sir? What is the state of fearlessness? Vairagyameva bhayam. Renounce everything. Don't give any importance to anything. That vairagyam alone is the fearless state. If you hold on to anything, you will you will bound to have the fear. There is no doubt about it. So pavitram iha vidyate. Therefore, swayam tad yoga samsiddha. You practice this yoga, you become equipped with yourself. Okay? Swayam. Swayam means yourself or oneself, a person generally, should be perfected in his this state of mind, understanding. Here yoga samsiddha means karma yogena samadhi yogena cha. Shankara writes, because karma yoga, with that only we have to prepare ourselves, purify our mind. Then samadhi yogena cha means finally through the gnanam you must clear your understanding and your intellect. So in this way, samsiddha, that means a prepared, qualified person. Because by the time you will get the sadhana chatushtaya sampatti, then you are eligible for knowledge. So with that karma yoga plus ashtanga yoga, okay, or and upasana yoga, that we have to take samsiddha. Be prepared and be ready for takeoff gnanam. How karma yoga purifies the mind, upasana yoga and raja yoga disciplines yourself, your body mind, and the upasana yoga gives you concentration and dedication, and then gnana yoga culminates with the knowledge. So samsiddha swayam. Then what will happen? In course of time, kalena, you will atmani. This atmani word is crucial in this 38th sloka. Here atma means not the self. Atma word is used randomly in the scriptures, even to indicate the body, indicate the mind, indicate the intellect, and indicate the jivatma and paramatma. Same word, but according to the context, you have to understand atmani in the buddhav, in your intellect, gradually in course of time, vindati, you will attain, you will find what? You will feel the fearless state. Abhayasthiti. Okay? Abhayasthiti. Here also Atmani Buddhau. And Bhagavan didn't say uh, when I will get, how I will get, when I will get, particular that question. Because if I tell that this particular, okay, 3 years you study, you will get the BA degree, and another 2 years you study, you will get the postgraduate degree. Okay, so total 5 years. Like that, there is any time period? Can you say commonly to everybody? That is possible only in the academic education. But there also, yes, after 3 years you all will get the degree. No, it is not like that. Whoever study, whoever writes the exam, and whoever passed the exam, yes, there is a clause. Anyhow, that time period is only in the material knowledge or the academics, but here in the spiritual study, this is also a study. Here, Lord don't want to say any limited particular uh, time scale. Why? Because it depends upon your qualification, how you are, how much you are purified and matured. It depends upon. So every jiva, uh, whoever listens to this satsang, everybody won't get the same time after 2 years, 3 years like that. That's why the word is used kalena. Kalena means gradually in course of time. But you are uh, definitely will get that. What? Samsiddhi, fulfillment, fearless state. Okay? You find that perfection and all those benefits which were told in the previous three shlokas. So don't keep any doubt. This is the truth. Kalena. Okay. So without any this thing. So three questions we have to put here, because before going to the next shloka, that four benefits which are told, that mohanasha and pavanasha, karmanasha and sarvatra samadarshanam, who will get? First question, when he will get and how he will get. Now to answer these three questions, who, when, how he will get this gnanam, and that gnana phalam, it depends on the individual's preparation. Very important. God doesn't interfere in our progress. He just be as a witnesser. He is ready to bless. He is already blessing. His blessings are showering. But are we ready to receive it? What is his blessings? His words are his blessings. That's why the Bhagavad Gita, we are interested in worshipping the Lord in the form of the Saguna Rupa, all that. We want to offer the things to the Lord, and for every of our problem, we'll go and bargain, and we say, special offering I will give to you. Please make me to pass in the exam, make me to become successful in this endeavor. Like this, we'll keep on do that, but we are not ready to listen to the words of the Lord. This is the tragedy. What actually that Lord speaking to us, what he wants to convey to us, why he spoke the Bhagavad Gita, what Lord taught to the Arjuna in that particular difficult crisis situation. Why he didn't show any different other remedies of going to the astrologer, going to the parrot, Jyotisham? or the any kind of magic, some tantra, yantra. Lord didn't speak of anything, but he is talking about the truth. Without understanding this, we want to we want to happen some miracle. Lord never do anything like that. He is very going to tell in later sixth chapter very straightforwardly, strictly, lift yourself by yourself, my dear. I have given you the guidance. I have kept the manual. You listen to my words. Live like that. So, actual real bhakti, that also Bhagavan tells in the 14th, 12th chapter, even next chapter we are going to see. Are you having these qualifications? He never mentions in the whole throughout the Bhagavad Gita what kind of makeup you have to put, what kind of color dress you have to wear, what kind of mala you have to wear, and what are the things you have to offer to me. Nowhere, nothing. He talks in a different way that we have to listen and understand. So, now what is our further inquiry? Who will get this Gnanam and Gnana Phalam? When he will get and how he will get? So, in the next three verses, 40th Shloka, first Bhagavan is 39th Shloka, three positive traits. First, check up, are you having these parameters with you? If you have these parameters with you, then you are passed. Passed means for further study. So, three landmarks, measurements. श्रद्धावान् लभते ज्ञानम् तत्परः संयतेन्द्रियः ज्ञानं लब्ध्वा परां शान्तिम् अचिरेणाधिगच्छति. There kalena vindati said, and here, if you have these qualifications, first is, see, Shraddhavan labhate gnanam. Whoever is having the faith in my words, whoever is having the faith on the Guru, Shastra, Shraddhavan labhate gnanam, not otherwise. Because the Shraddha, faith, we cannot simply translate this word as English faith alone. It is not just faith. So many other positive attitudes and qualities all comes under Shraddha. Being punctual, being sincere, being devoted, being committed, all so many. They all comes under the being straightforward, being truthful. All this comes under Shraddha. But generally the Shraddha were defined for beginners to understand as like in the Viveka Chudamani, Tattva Bodha, Guru Shastra Vakyeshu Atyanta Vishwasaha Eva Shraddha. See, whom to believe in this world? Which knowledge, which subject I have to believe? I have to believe my computer teacher or maths teacher. Are they going to solve and remove all my ignorance? Those branches of the knowledges can remove only the material ignorance of the some material one's little part. So by material knowledge, aparavidya, you can never get the fulfillment. You have to come to the aparavidya. That means the material science can never give you the immaterial benefits. But the metaphysical science will give you the higher permanent result. You know the difference? Physical science and metaphysical science. Laukika Vidya, Paramarthika Vidya or Brahma Vidya. So first qualification is Shraddhavan. Okay, this in Chandogya Upanishad also this particular aspect is very much highlighted. Okay, Acharyavan, Matruman, Pitruman, Acharyavan. Okay, Purusha only Vindate, Vedayate, who is having the guidance and the teaching from the mother and the father and as well as Acharyavan later. He only can know the truth. Shraddhavan. This Shraddha, when we say, as told in the same chapter before, Tadvidhi pranipadena pariprashnena sevaya. Like otherwise, Mundakopanishad also, I quoted that day, Samit Panihi Shrotriyam Brahmanishtam, okay, Tadvignanatham Gurumeva Abhigachyat. And this outer performance of the physical, doing namaskara or pradakshanam or pada puja or all those things, Shankara writes in Bhashya, they are all sometimes maybe acting also. Who knows? So Shraddha, by seeing the outer performances of course, the physical gestures are required, but are you really internally uh, you mean about it? That is more important. So Shraddha, I come to the class regularly, okay, but do you have real commitment inside the heart of the heart? The 100%, not 100, 200% attention and the conviction about the words of the teacher and the Shastra. So Shraddhavan alone, Labate Gnanam. And not only that, the second one is I have Shraddha. Shraddha means physically outside, I come regularly to the class, I listen to your talks and all that. But whenever I come and sit also, in the 1 hour class, only little bit only I am able to listen and follow. My mind is running here and there. Mind is running here and there. That is also not going to help you. Then you must be a samyatendriya. You must have a perfect control and attention, a good span of attention you must able to maintain. Then only samyatendriya means perfect sense control, mind control. Okay. And thirdly, Bhagavan says, my dear, altogether, are you vote for only this gnanam? Tat paraha? No, no. I am just coming and listening this also. I am listening that also. And I am listening from 10 people here and there. Are you really mean business? Spirituality means that much. Tat paraha. I want, I must, I will, I should. I can, I must, I will. What? This knowledge alone, because in the previous sloka, Lord praised Nahi Gnanena Sadrusham. But after listening that, still my mind is going to the running to the different places and doing the different pujas and different kinds of dakshinas, different kinds of offerings, different kinds of tirtha yatras. They are all good only, but for whom? For a beginner. How long? How long you want to be in the LKH? But we never realize. Mechanically, 50, 60, 70 or so, you do the same thing. But why can't you spend your energy, time, qualitative mind and qualitative time? Okay? Quantitative time and qualitative mind. Why can't you spend for the, again, doing mananam of all these things at home? And tatparaha, you are devoted towards that, tat, that truth, that Brahman, that knowledge, outside simply at the periphery level, it won't work. You must be very, very committed and sincere. So three things. You must have the faith. That faith is not a shaky faith. And while when you put efforts forward with that Shraddha, you must have a perfect self-discipline, and you should not get deviated from your target. Tatparaha. Many people won't get much benefit or the result or anything after listening so many, and there is no any change in their personality, in their behavior, in their way of talking. And why? Because they are not tatparaha. Their mind is still wandering here and there and giving importance to all that. That is the drawback. Now, if you want to be a positive, okay, you must maintain these three. Then, so who? We asked the question, no? Yes, this is Shraddhavan Tatparaha Samyatendriyaha. Then such a person, again one more like telling the phalam, Gnanam Labdhva, okay. What is the, you tell me, sir, simply, you told Mohanashanam, Papanashanam, and like Karmanashanam and all that Sarvatram. We are not able to understand that. Okay, tell me in the simple terms, Lord coming to down and using that, you will get uh, para, param shantim adhigacchati. You will attain, you will abide, okay, in the param shantim. Shanti, shanti, shantoyam atma. Shanti Samruddham Amrutam. This moment, now and here, complete satisfaction, fullness, Purnatvam, no gain, no loss. Such a Shanti, Prashanti, Bhagavan here using Param Shanti. There is nothing equal, there is nothing to add, nothing to reduce. Such a Param Shanti. Okay. Achirena, shortly, shortly. Achirena. No need to take, no, it won't take much time. There he said, Kalena Vindati. But now here, you see, if these things are there, how much time it will take to get the Atma Gnanam? One master, somebody asked that master. The teacher said, how much? Maybe just 1 minute. That person who asked the question, 1 minute only. How it is possible? 1 minute. Look here, my dear. I told 59 seconds extra in that. That much time is enough. The time required to snap. Shastra tells that. Why? It is so easy. But we are studying since so many, because still there are lot of less, the qualifications are not in full measure. There are a lot of dirt and so many unwanted things still lingering in your thing. You have to clean them. That is the reason. That's why. Otherwise, for Gnanam, you need not to travel for long time. What is Gnanam? I am the Atma. For this, the Shastra or teachers give the example. For a woman, for a wife, to recognize and remember her as she is a woman, how long it will take? Take man. A husband, remembering and knowing him is a man, how much time it will take? There is no time gap at all. That's why never postpone. This knowledge is not a posthumous knowledge. How much you intensely look and now involve, the thing is clear now and here. If not now and here, never and nowhere. Okay. So, Param Shantim. But what is the criteria? Gnanam Labdva. Not because of any other thing. Okay. I am retired. My uh, uh, wealth is properly invested. My children are settled. Everybody is settled. We are also settled. We have your own house. These are all not the real settlement. They will make you anytime unsettled. So Jnanam alone make you a really settled person. Okay. Now after telling this, who it is said here, then how he is going to get, okay, also is there in this sloka itself, Gnana Phalam. So again, anyhow, Lord wants to say the contra picture. If a person having this kind of three negative traits, there he told three positive traits. Shraddhavan, Tatparaha, Samyatendriya. Here, you look other side, because unless I show you the other side, the contra picture, the negative side, you can't understand the greatness and the value of the positive things. अग्नश्च श्रद्धधानश्च संशयात्मा विनश्यति नायं लोकोऽस्ति न परः न सुखं संशयात्मनः. Very important shlokas. These are all. One, Bhagavan says that this is one drawback. That person who Agnaha, the ignorant person. This ignorant person, not only ignorant of his ignorance, okay, even he don't know that he don't know. Ignorant person. Not only ignorant about the Atma and Brahman, but he is ignorant about so many even Vyavaharika, the worldly things also. He is ignorant. That means he doesn't know how to work and earn the money and protect himself. That much knowledge also is not there. So you can take in two ways. One is not knowing what is the truth, Agnaha. That is one drawback. And then Ashraddhadhanaha. There he said Shraddha. Now here it is told Ashraddhadhanaha, who is not having the faith, who is not having the faith on God or the scriptures or the teacher. I don't believe all these spiritual people and all this Gita and all that. I have no Shraddha. How can I believe whether Krishna taught this or you are only printed the book and talking? I don't believe because I don't know. I didn't see them. So this kind of fanatic type of person and ashraddha. So not having any shraddha about the tradition, sanatana dharma, vaidika dharma, just live like a he is having the shraddha on which he sees, because everybody will see the world is so beautiful, so variety, novelty, beauty, all are there. And if I uh, have money, and let me earn the money in any way, and I can enjoy immediately, I can see the pleasures here. So he is having the shraddha on them. But whichever is told in the scriptures, you have the higher worlds of the Swarga or Pitruloka, or if you don't, if you have done a sins, adharma, you will go to the hell. That all I didn't see. It's a cock and bull story. How can I believe that? So this kind of person, but he is having the shraddha on the worldly things and ashraddha on the spiritual things, because spiritual things are all abstract. They are not as visible as palpable like the worldly things and the worldly benefits. So this is another drawback. Then the third great drawback is the most dangerous one, samshayatma, a doubting Thomas. The doubting person. Doubt is a big drawback. Okay. And ignorance is cause for all these doubts. Okay. All doubts. So Bhagavan is here telling that samshayatma, who is having a doubt about everything. He is the most losing person. Vinashyati. Vinashyati goes with the samshayatma. Little bit goes with the Agnaha and Ashraddhadhana also. If Agnaha, but he is not aware of the worldly things and how to cheat, how to corrupt and how to get more money and all that, but he is having the Shraddha. Let us think in that way. One is ignorant, but he is having the Shraddha. Basically, we are all ignorant only. No? Now, after coming to the class and listening to the Bhagavad Gita, I don't know what is all these things, but I am having the Shraddha. So he will be benefited in course of time. And another person is Shraddha is there. Another one is uh, worldly knowledge is there, but he is having the disrespect for the scriptures and the spirituality, Ashraddha. Then he will get material benefits here, but he can never get the paraloka and the next life benefits. But this at least ignorant person is good. Gradually he will go in the next life. He will get a good things. Now, but what about our doubting Thomas? He is going to gets ruined totally. Why? Especially second line fully. Lord says about this doubting Thomas. अयं न लोकः अस्ति न परः न सुखं संशयात्मनः. To this doubting personality, he cannot enjoy here now. How can I enjoy if I doubt my wife, if I doubt my children, even if I doubt myself, I doubt my neighbor, I doubt my friend, everything I doubt the government, then how can I live happily? Basic life itself to continue, you need to have a faith. You have to believe it. Otherwise, even the natural basic life cannot move with the doubt. Okay, one person entering into the train, he get the inner voice that don't enter into this train. This train is going to get accident. Then he didn't go, and he tried to go by bus. That also again, if from inside he is listening that this bus also will met with accident. Then flight, everywhere doubt. How he can go? How long you can lead the life with this doubting mentality? Very dangerous. So you have to. But when you have a faith, not having any doubt, but there is some risk also. But I am ready to face the risk, but let me lead at least the doubt free life. So, this doubting person, either he won't enjoy or relish in this world, and naturally, being he is having a doubt about the where is the God. Simply, you are all talking. God is not there. No swargam, no punyam, papam, nothing. Whatever you see, that is real. Therefore, you eat, drink, and enjoy. Then die. No punyam, papam. Whatever you feel like you do it. These are all the again a perverted kind of mentality. That's why, and so they don't have, they have doubt about the scriptures, and they will ask all kinds of doubts. How the Krishna taught the Bhagavad Gita in the war field? Is it possible? Within a short time, he can teach that, and when he is teaching what the Kauravas and others are doing, these kind of silly questions asking like a child. And if the God is there, you show me where is the God. These kind of kutarkam. wrong logical thing. Never giving the mind ears to listen to what scriptures exactly want to say, what they are talking. He never believes in them, and he have doubt about it, doubt about everything. Naturally, na paraha, na ayam lokaha, sukham na asti, samshayatmanaha. Like this. After this is the most worst character, doubting personality. So three negative traits. That is, one is being agnaha. Okay. Being ignorant is not a sin, but just accepting that I am ignorant, I must come out of this, then it is good. So agnaha, ashraddhadanaha, and samshayatma. These are all negative. Spiritually, you cannot progress with all this. Okay. And next, 41st shloka. Yoga sanyasta karmanam gnana samchinna samshayam atmavantam na karmani nibadhnanti dhananjaya. Now, while concluding within this another two slokas, Bhagavan telling about again some kind of clues. He is giving the some kind of sadhana and then phalam also. What the first sadhana? Yoga sanyasta karmanam. Yoga means here gnanam. Okay? Or by gnanam, how it will come? Shravana stage, listening stage. Yoga sanyasta karmanam. After listening to the Bhagavad Gita, Shastra, Upanishad, all this, what will happen? Then you know the art of giving up the action. He knows what is the meaning of the renunciation of the action. Sanyasta karmanam. He knows very clearly because third chapter, now fourth chapter, we heard very, very clearly. And so, Yoga Sanyasta. That's why the chapter name is called Gnana Karma Sanyasam. Without proper understanding, you cannot renounce or you cannot say that you are a sannyasi or what. What is the meaning of sannyasa? What is the meaning of renunciation of the action? More details will come in the fifth chapter. So, but here the Lord just concluding. Now, first is that Shravanam, by listening, understand what is karma, what is gnanam, and what is the connection between these two, and then how the karma will makes me, karma yoga prepares me to go to the gnanam, and gnanam is gives the ultimate result, yoga sanyasta karmanam. Then, because of this gnanam, gnan samchinna samshayaha. Because in the previous sloka, Lord talked about the doubt. Now, all my doubts, generally, basically, the doubts are divided into three types, generally, according to scriptures. The doubt about me, what I am, the doubt about the Jagat, what is the Jagat, who created, then who is the God and Ishvara, Jiva Jagat Ishvara. I have no any doubt about these three. If you are free from the doubt about these three, then you are perfect. So the doubt-free knowledge we will call it by mananam. You will clarify. You hear, listen, and ask the teacher, listen further, clarify all your doubts. Never keep any doubt regarding even Shastra's declaration also. And then thirdly, Atmavantam. Atmavanta means a nididhyasana stage. So three stages. Shravanam stage, Mananam stage, and the nididhyasanam. Now means well established in the knowledge which he heard and which is free from the doubt, conviction, gnana nishtha. That stage Atmavantam. That means he possessed his own essential nature, Atma. And to such a person, you know this benefit. I am telling you once again, Arjuna, na karmani nibadnanti. Hey Dhananjaya, no karma, no punya papa, no dharma will binds him again and pulls him into this samsara, this suffering. This is the highest benefit. So therefore, finally, I would like to conclude and tell you, my dear, hey Bharata, तस्मादज्ञानसम्भूतम् हृस्तं ज्ञानासीनात्मनः चित्वैनं संशयं योगम् आतिष्ठोत्तिष्ठ भारत. Hey Bharata, Bharata, who is endowed with the knowledge, who is ready to listen to this knowledge, who is having interested to listen to this knowledge, he is called Bharata. Hey Bharata, you heard so many things from me. Therefore, tasmat, this ajnana sambhutam samshayam atmanaha prustam chitva gnanasina. Okay. The doubt about your duty, you got a doubt, what have to do? Yes. So like this, any doubt. All the doubts which are cropping up in your mind because of the ajnanam. See, root cause is any doubt is the product of ignorance, ajnanam, which is born out of your, born in your heart. You destroy it, cut it with the sword of the jnanam. Gnana asina. Asi means sword. And after removing all the doubts, then now you get up. Yogam atishta. Hold this knowledge. Abide in this knowledge. Atishta means you possess this knowledge. What yogam? What yogam? Whatever I taught so far. Yogam. Gnana yogam. Because now the present topic is Gnana yogam. Atishta. And then uttishta. This uttishta is you possess this gnanam, but don't run away to the Himalayas. Don't run away. Do your job. So Lord finally, after talking so much, again asking the indirectly telling to Arjuna, involve, do this work. Do your duty. Naturally again the doubt will come. So next chapter again Arjuna's doubt. It starts with the Arjuna's doubt. And then Bhagavan clarifies. This is the way how we have to grasp this knowledge. Doubts will come. Shastra will clarify. Now in this way, very beautiful chapter is Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yogam. We have completed and we'll read the Pushpika and end it. ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे ज्ञानकर्मसन्न्यासयोगो नाम चतुर्थोऽध्यायः। हरिः ओम्। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ। हरि ओम तत्सत्।